c'est que vivez-vous arrivé sur l'autre rive? Est-ce que vous pensez encore? Est-ce que vous avez encore des souffrances?
In time when you have arrived on the other shore, do you still think? Do you still suffer?
Yes. Even when you arrive at the other shore, you continue to suffer, but you suffer differently. There's a way to suffer that can help you grow, that can help you heal, that can help you help other people. Can go? Yeah.
Do you have a French translator for a French speech? French translator.
You might think that the Buddha, Shakyamuni, our teacher, is a person who is only happy. He does not suffer. But that's not true. How can you do that when so many people around you suffer? When you are aware of the suffering going on in the world, you want to do something and to help them to suffer less. And you are in good communication with other living beings, and that is why you co-suffer with them. You feel that the suffering in them and in you. But because you have transformed, you have a lot of compassion and wisdom, that is why you are not a victim of that suffering. You know how to make good use of the suffering in order to create healing and transformation. There are those of us who know how to not to be victim of suffering, but who knows how to make good use of the suffering in order to heal, to make joy and happiness. It's like when you are a gardener. The garden produces many beautiful flowers and vegetables. But the garden, as a garden, it always also produces other things that are not like flowers and vegetables. It produces both flower and garbage. But as an organic gardener, you don't throw away the garbage. You keep them and you make good use of them in order to nourish the flowers. So if you want to grow lotus flower, you need the mud. So the mud is necessary to make lotus. The same thing is true with suffering and happiness. You need some suffering in order to make happiness. And if you are a good gardener, you are not victims of the garbage. You are the boss. You know how to make good use of the garbage to make compost. So the Buddha is someone like that. He is a gardener. He knows how to make good use of the garbage, of suffering, anger, fear, despair, in order to transform them into something else. It's like the right and the left. the left has to lean on the right in order to manifest. So suffering and happiness, there are two aspects of reality. If suffering doesn't exist, happiness is not exist either. So on the other shore, there is suffering, but you are not victim of it. You know how to make good use of it. So my idea of the kingdom of God is the same. The kingdom of God is not a place where there is no suffering. It is a place where people know how to make good use of suffering in order to create understanding and compassion. Because without suffering, you cannot bring about understanding and compassion, which are the ground of happiness. It's very clear that that's the view of interbeing, right view. So our idea that the kingdom of God is a place where there is no suffering, there is only happiness, according to the insight of interbeing, is wrong view. Wrong view. And therefore, if our Sangha knows how to make good use of suffering and transform it into happiness, we are the kingdom of God right here. And we have the power to build a kingdom of God with our practice. And to me, the kingdom is now or never.